Go ahead and get started. We had a situational scrimmage today, and was live, our first live work, and I thought some guys did some good things. Mike Green, for a younger running back, showed some real promise. We're encouraged about Mike. I thought our offensive line continues to get better. I moved a quarterback, Isaac Limpty, over to wide receiver, and he did some good things for day one. So we're encouraged about that. I think our secondary continues to move along, making some good plays there. So, I had a couple guys nicked up, didn't finish practice. John O'Qualley tweaked an ankle a little bit. And Kevin Prosser, I saw, looked like he had a ice pack on his hamstring, so we'll find out tomorrow. But outside of that, it was a grinding through practice. It was hard. We're double repping, and guys are getting better, and they're taking a lot of repetition.
It's good to see that get a little situational scrimmage in, Craig, and whether it was some of the good or bad, just to even get a little better look at a lot of.
You look at how many live repetitions you want to have during the spring, but spring is a time to see which guys can come to the forefront, and you really need to do some live work to do that, and then also to teach our players situational football, also along with that our coaches, and so that's how we did the scrimmage.
Is there anything glaring that was really, other than maybe some nicks and bruises, that you didn't like from what you saw in the situational scrimmage? Or
a couple long plays defensively in the back end, which we've got to continue to work on, and you contribute some of that to our offensive skill, but some of it is some assignments that we're a little bit disappointed in. I think a couple things, our pass protection broke down a little bit as the practice wore along, and but I'll look at the tape. It's probably a little bit premature on my judgment on that, but that's what I saw.
You mentioned Mike Green being impressive. Has he kind of stepped to the forefront in that position, or how do you like how that step?
No, we're able to double rep right now, and so Mike's getting a lot of repetition. And beyond running the football, there's so many other elements that our running backs need to do: pass protection, some of their keys and progression and pass routes. But Mike did some good things today, and we're going to keep on looking at him because I think he does have good ability. And, that's a position with Brian not being here and Sean not being here this next year. We're going to be playing some unproven guys.
You like from, or what have you seen from your interior defensive line, Craig? I haven't heard a lot about him. I know you got about 4 guys, and you like where they're at. Are you a little concerned depth-wise? What have you seen from some so far?
Good progress with Connor Kane. Technically, he's carrying a little bit more weight. His gap control and things like that are good. Johanna Gaffan is showing some real promise. However, there's some inconsistent play, but you're seeing some real signs. That's really encouraging there. And Sid's doing some good things as well. So we're developing some play in that spot, and those guys, certainly the weight that they put on in a right way is going to help us next year.
Sounds like Dorian and Curtis are helping you out this spring. Is that fairly new for you to have guys, helping out in camp who aren't actually going to be playing on the team?
It is, and I think it's a reflection of the attitude and the team attitude. Here are these guys that they're completed, yet they want to come out and help during spring football, and that shows you that you're finding more and more guys that are bought in, because I can tell you, spring football a lot of times, that's not a place where a lot of guys want to be. They just soon be doing some other activities, and so it's a real tribute to them. And I think characteristic of our football team that there's more guys that are bought into the team concept.
You said with Nick Sport, filling in at punter for you.
Yep.
I know you have a punter coming in. I mean, is there any chance where he could compete a little bit more during fall camp, depending what happens, or is this really just kind of a stopgap thing just to get through spring?
Better than stopgap. He hit some balls today. Each day he's been out there, he's been doing a little bit better, and he hit a couple today where he turned them over. And so he does have some ability. We'll continue to look at him, but he's mainly a quarterback and holder right now. Okay, guys.
Just last thing, Craig, next thing coming, we do more situational scrimmaging, or will it tail back a little bit?
I'm going to look to see where we're at with their injury report. Okay.